All right, let's just dive right in because today we are tackling a huge one, maybe the biggest question of all. What actually is reality? Is it just everything that's already out there, or is it something a little more interactive? We're going to explore a really fascinating idea that honestly might just change how you see everything. It all starts with this. You know the one. That classic philosophical riddle we've all heard a million times. If a tree falls and there's nobody, no person, no squirrel, nothing there to hear it, did it actually make a sound? And look, this isn't just a fun little puzzle. It actually gets to the very heart of how we think about existence versus observation. But what if we've been arguing about the wrong thing this whole time? The perspective we're digging into today suggests that maybe, instead of asking if the sound exists, we should be asking what it even means for something to be real in the first place. And here's the core idea, right here. It's a game changer. Reality isn't some static thing that's just there. It's an event. It happens in the specific moment that a difference, any kind of difference, is actually registered. Without that registration, reality, as we think of it, hasn't quite happened yet. It's still just potential. So let's just boil it down to a super simple equation. Reality equals the event of registration. I mean, think of it this way. The universe is filled with all this potential, right? But it only becomes actual reality at the very moment of interaction, the moment something takes note. So what do we mean by registration? Well, you can think of it as the tipping point. It's that precise event that takes a potential reality, a possibility that's just kind of floating out there, and snaps it into place, making it actual and concrete. It's the moment of becoming. And this whole process, it unfolds in 3 pretty straightforward steps. So step 1, there's got to be a potential difference. A tree that's standing could fall. Step 2, some kind of system has to register that difference. And then, step 3, in that exact instant of registration, bam, reality clicks into place. It becomes real. Okay, so this of course leads to the next big questions, right? What exactly are we talking about when we say a difference? And maybe more importantly, what kind of system can do this registering? Does it have to be a person? Well, this is where the idea gets really, really interesting. This whole idea of potential versus actual is everything. So sound waves moving through the air, that's just potential sound. It's only when they vibrate an eardrum that they become actual sound. Photons zipping through space are just potential light until a camera sensor captures them. In every single case, it's the registration that makes it real. And here is the crucial part. This registration does not require a conscious mind. Not at all. A microphone, a seismograph, heck, even a plant turning towards the sun. These are all registrars. An atom bumping into another atom is a registration event. It's happening on every scale, all the time, constantly creating the world around us. So, what does this all add up to? Well, it leads to a pretty mind-blowing conclusion. Reality isn't a passive stage. It's not some static movie set that we just walk around on. Instead, it is an active, ongoing process. It's like a dance of interaction and recognition. You've probably heard this before, but it's literally true here. Reality is a verb, not a noun. It's something that happens, not something that just is. It's being made, moment by moment. And this brings it all right back to you. Every single time you see something, hear something, feel something, you're not just a passive witness to a world that was already there. No way. In this way of thinking, your observation is an act of registration. It's an act of creation. You're actually participating in making reality happen. So I'll just leave you with this thought. If reality is solidified by what we notice, by what we measure, by what we interact with, then that gives us a certain kind of power, doesn't it? It kind of begs the question, out of all the infinite possibilities out there, what will you choose to register? What will you choose to make real today?